Hello, we are in Karelia Assault Defense with yours truly, Tazilon, for a Hall of Fame film. The first entry in the Hall of Fame for the T21. This is a overlooked tank now that the T37's come on the scene, but it's an extremely capable scout at tier 6. It consistently is up towards the top in win rate, and it has been ever since it came out, even though a lot of players have always ignored its capabilities. It isn't fast. As a matter of fact, that's its one big weakness, is it's slow. But it's agile, and it has a decent weapon, not great, but not bad. And it just, if you play it a bit conservatively early on, you end up having really good missions consistently in a T21. It has good view range, and it's able to sneak around and shoot from the flanks and long distance and do a lot of damage. So here we go. There's no artillery in this battle. There are 3 scouts apiece. We have a lot of TDs, which isn't bad for being on defense. They have a lot of mediums, which is kind of good for being on offense. So I always like to work the hills here. It's been my experience. The teams that on defense that defend here and defend here or here end up doing very well in fights. So off I go to see what's happening on the south side. I hopefully get up there before the enemy team crests the hill, but with my top speed of being 56 miles an hour or kilometers per hour on level ground, it's a bit of a challenge to reach there first, but hopefully I can spot them as they start moving across the top. I said middle school must suck because there's some guy during the countdown timer who was talking about how he hopes he has female teachers and that they all touch him. So I was like, okay, if you're wanting a teacher to touch you instead of some girl in class, then you got to be in middle school, because by the time you're in high school, it's like, forget teachers. It's like, let's go for the real girls that I can't get in trouble for being with. This Crusader is like oblivious to me. I don't know what he's doing, but he's letting me shoot him repeatedly if somebody else kills him. I don't know if he was away from the keyboard or was lagging or what, but that was bizarre. So since I'm headed this way anyway, I'm just moving down here to see if I can snipe back up onto the hill. We have an IS sitting there, and he's one of the big tanks in this battle, so he should be just a nice wall people can't get through, and if the 2801 decides to come up the middle, then I'll be able to help take him out. Hopefully I'll get some sniping damage back here. And then as I can, I'll move forward and re-engage. Like I'm going to move up to this rock right now and hopefully get a shot at these people. This is a position normally held by a heavy or medium, but there's nobody here, so I was like, okay, I'll move up here. I can still get back on the 2801 pretty fast if I need to. Oh, wait, look. I get to shoot at the corner. Oh, I did. He moved all the way behind the rock. Now, hopefully he'll poke out and I can shoot him again. I think this IS is going to end up blasting everybody as they peek. We have the 25 AT behind firing at the Churchill, I believe. Yep, he took him out. Now it's time to attack. Oh. Medium came down and died. Now we're going after the IS is going to go after the Cromwell. I'm going to move up and try to flank him. Got a 2-tank lead. Working on increasing that. I have a fast reload, so I should be ready to go. One more hit, and he's gone. He's trying to move behind cover, and it's not going to work. Whoa, there's a KV-1S back there. I'm going to back up, use this rock for cover, get concealment, and I'm going to flank him from behind. If he's still alive by the time I get up there. We have a TD and a 2801 came up the ramp in the middle, but right now we have a lot of tanks there. It doesn't appear to be an immediate threat, so I'll come over here and try to come in behind everybody. And there's another, man, all these mediums up here hiding out. I was going to circle around him. I'm not fast, but I'm halfway mobile. And I have great turret rotation. It's easy to keep my gun trained on the guy as I circle around him. One more shot and he's dead. Try to keep his gun off. And I took him out with only getting... He only shot me one time. So now it's off to the middle. If I'm still there when that 25-2 is on that ramp, I'll pull up and shoot him from behind. If he's already dead, then I just plan on pressing on to the north. There's one TD unaccounted for, the little TD. The CA is out here somewhere. Ooh, there he is, coming straight at me. Not good. He's an easy kill, but he can still hurt you if he hits you. He's not going to now because he's trapped, and before he recovers, he's going to be dead. So I'm just getting pointed in the right direction to continue to the north. When he's dead, off I go. .2801's hiding in that little nook in the rocks on the north side of the ramp, but he has a couple tanks moving down to take him out. I'm just going to totally ignore him and go out and try to get the heavies. Hopefully I'll be able to come in behind the heavies and work with them. They're going to be watching the KV-85 and 100Y, and if they're still alive when I get there, I should be able to get easy shots into the back of them. Somehow the .2801's still alive. I don't think anybody wants to take the big shot from his gun on the way in to kill him. Now he's dead. Just the heavies left. I'll take a shot at the IS as I go by, but I really want to come up here and kill the T21 first. And by that time, hopefully the IS will be engaged and I'll be able to come in right behind him as well. I know I'm going to get to shoot at the back of the T21. Here I go. Use this dead tank for a little bit of cover when I do it, in case he shoots back at me. A couple shots into the back of him, he's going to be dead. Now I bounced that one. One more. Goodbye. Now back to the IS. It's IS against IS, except our IS has help. Ooh. Whoever shoots him next kills him. It's gonna be me. So for this battle, I get 2,185 damage, 5 kills, 28 of 33 shooting for 85%. I got 5 spots and 437 spotting damage. I lost 30,434 credits because I was running mostly APCR. And I drove a big circle around the map, so I went 4.11 kilometers. I got 2,013 experience, survived the fight, got a high caliber, and then fighter, fire for effect, duelist, and bruiser mini medals. So I ended up with a battle score of 2,063. Putting me, I think I'm the first one in the T21, and there's a score. That's not going to last long. That's just barely into the Hall of Fame, so somebody's going to come along and beat that pretty fast. But it's there for the moment. And you saw I went down and spotted the southern hill. That Crusader came through, apparently unaware that I was beside him, pumping him full of lead. And because I was already headed back to the north, I went back and moved into a sniping position. And then when it was just a Cromwell left, I moved up and flanked him, moved across the top of the hill and ran into that little TD. Was able to track him and get behind him. And he noticed before I even made my last shot, I was already positioning my tank to head to the north and get there as fast as I could to help. And was able to help with the last 2 TDs. Pretty easy and efficient mission. We had a good team to work with. That always makes it easier. If you don't get too aggressive, play with your team and work together, you end up building up big missions pretty easily. From Karelia Assault Defense, happy hunting.